W. Souther, Livermore Falls, Maine. The house where I am presently sitting is where I was born, June 29, 1924. I moved once, from upstairs to downstairs. I'm good for tractor driving 5 hours. It varies. I usually, after a busy day on the tractor, I find gardening kind of restful. It was always a diversified farm: poultry, dairy, crops, and woodlot. Presently, it produces hay. The barn is rented for animals, and I grow about an acre of garden crops and sell hay.
I think it's very hard for small farms to stay afloat in this period of time between the cost of fuel to run tractors, the cost of grain bills. It always seems to be an uphill climb for small farms. For that reason, I think there has to be a given outside income that you can count on and know that you've got some financial stability. You can plant a crop of corn and hope for the best, but depending on weather or whatever, it's not a given that you're going to get income back from that. So for us to put in 20 acres to solar seemed like a very wise decision to keep our small farm afloat.
Revision builds solar projects of all scales, from rooftop residential projects to community scale projects like the one you see here. And we work with local farmers and local landowners to find places to build those projects. One of the things we're trying to do is to make sure that the solar projects that are being built in Maine are beneficial for the communities that they land in. And so we work with landowners who are looking for a productive use of a part of their land.
We are thrilled that it's all staying local or within the state of Maine. There's 5 school systems that will benefit from our 20 acres of solar. That's already beginning to show a big impact on their electrical bills. Oh, look at the babies. Hi, baby. Oh, so cute. Mama's being busy.
Wow. 12 little babies.
Yeah.
I think she had 16. I think one of them didn't. I think she lost 4.
This was all hen house when I was a little girl. Many, many chickens.
Harold Souther is an awesome, incredible, and inspirational individual. He's been on this property nearly 100 years, and he is a typical, practical Mainer. He's not, impressed by flashy stuff. He wants to know how it works, and he wants to know if it's a good deal for his family and his community. And that's just the kind of person we want to deal with, because we are also a Maine-based company, and we understand that these projects can be beneficial to all the parties involved, and that's how we want to structure them. And so the Souther family has been just a perfect counterparty to work with, because they're well respected in the community, and they've been super enthusiastic about the project.
So much of this is based on states and state policy. So Maine is a great state. They've become a real leader with their new governor, Janet Mills. She's put a series of programs in place that make it possible for farmers to earn more money from leasing it. They make it possible for the power to be connected into the grid, which is a highly controlled process by the utilities. So the states have to approve the ability for solar power to be connected into the grid. We call it an interconnect. That's a big thing that has to happen. Only happens in certain states. Maine's been a great leader in that. And that's why there's really been such an uptick in solar over the last 5 to 6 years in Maine.
I got a chair out back, and I don't know if it photograph it, but I enjoy sitting there in the afternoon sun sometimes,
Okay.
right over there.
You want to sit over there?
Yeah.
I'll follow you over there.
Yeah, the other day I wondered why I didn't get more done, and I think I sat there for over an hour. And my brother used to say, I'm doing what he did best, sitting. The only thing it costs is my time. I enjoy every day. I'm blessed with a loving, caring family, doing what I like to do, living in the house that I've always lived in. And so that's why I say repeatedly, at my age, I'm too blessed to complain. It feels that I'm contributing something to society. I think I contributed food and milk to society. Now the farm is yielding some power that's much needed and appreciated.
For the next 25 years, the farm is secured, and that's important to us. That little bit of 20 acres out of 135 protects the rest of the farm so that we can continue to hay or plant vegetables or whatever we decide to do.
When the light is right, it looks like a distant lake with the trees growing up right to the edge of the water. When the light is just right, I stand at the kitchen window and it looks very much like a distant lake.